So, welcome to our new week. I hope you're getting a chance to get outside and enjoy this lovely sun that is finally coming out and showing its face. I hope that you are getting some time to get some activity done outside. I know that this great weather makes it a little bit harder to stay inside and do that work. But if you're making that effort, then great. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you are trying to get some of this work done. Hopefully I'm not putting too much on you guys, that you still have some time to get out and enjoy the nice weather that's out there. So yeah, let's get started on the math for this week, and I will try to keep this short and sweet so that way you can get back outside and have some fun, again, like I said, in the sun. So we're going to work on perimeter. I've kind of condensed most of our remaining math things down into about a week each, so hopefully we can get through this perimeter this week. We'll get through some area this week. We'll get through a little bit of conversions of distances next week. And I think then after that, we only have a couple more math units. And after that, it'll be mostly review for you guys heading into grade 6 when we finally go back in the fall. So we're going to start here with this perimeter work. So this is actually a few pages in on the work that's on the website. I decided to skip the conversion stuff, so that is these pages here. You can take these first 4 pages and put them to the side a little bit. We're going to come back to them next week. This all just kind of came as one package, and that's how I put it together. But I've decided that we are going to start perimeter and area this week, and we'll do those conversions and stuff next week. So go to this page is numbered 17. You can see right down there, and it's got the square and the rectangle on the top there. So perimeter is the length around the outside of the shape. If you watch the Math Antics videos that I posted, the one on perimeter really kind of explains it. So it's not like some big loop around there. It's actually following exactly around the shape. So basically what you're doing to find the perimeter is you add all of these together. So this is really simple, just addition, just adding it all up. Or with squares, you could do multiplication, but we'll get to that later. So if each one of these lines is 2 centimeters, then the perimeter of the square is 8 centimeters. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 centimeters. For the rectangle, it's a little bit harder because, as you know, with a rectangle, two sides are longer than the other. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 10 centimeters. I can figure that out. Well, 2 and 2 is 4, 3 and 3 are 6, 4 plus 6 is 10. Done. Okay, so as with the other math videos I've been doing for you here, I will do about the first one with you guys. The rest are your responsibility. Give it a go independently. See how well you can do. So for 1A here, we're going to draw the following shape and work out the perimeter. So a square with 3 centimeter sides. So this is pretty simple. I'm just going to draw myself a square. Now, you could take out a ruler if you would like to and make sure that these lines are in fact 3 centimeters long, but you don't have to do that. That's fine. So you will see mine's a little bit off. I'm not doing this with a ruler, so I'm not perfect. But so I have 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. So now I'm going to count by 3s, 3, 6, 9, 12. So my perimeter is 12 centimeters, okay? Here you can do a rectangle with 2 4-centimeter sides and 2 3-centimeter sides. A rectangle that is twice as long as it is wide. So you can figure out the lengths for that one, but make sure that the long one, this side, is twice as long as this side here. All right, on to number 2 here. So these shapes are not to scale. So that means that this is not 7 centimeters and this is not 2 centimeters. You can obviously tell that, but that's okay. So we can't use our rulers to work out the perimeter though. Okay, we can't just keep counting. So we need to find the perimeter of these shapes. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did up in that top one for the rectangle. This is also 2 centimeters. I know that because these are the same size. And these two are the same size. So this is also 7 centimeters. Well, I know that 2 and 2 are 4. And I know that 7 and 7 are 14. And then I just need to add 4 and 14. And together those are 18. And that is my perimeter. So again, with this one, for example, this length is the same as this length, and this length is the same as this length. That will apply for your rectangles. And for a square, as we know with squares, they are all the same size sides. So this is 9, 9, just to give it to you, this will be 9, and that'll be 9, okay? Up to you to add those up though and find out what the perimeter is. On to number 2, this is a perimeter of other shapes. So the first one we did there, that was squares and rectangles. This is going to be for other shapes. So here we have regular polygons have sides of equal lengths. So if these regular polygons have sides of equal lengths, they're all going to be the same. So if this is 2 centimeters, then this is 2 centimeters, this is 2 centimeters, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one, they are all 2 centimeters, okay? So that would mean 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, like they say, 16 centimeters. If these are all 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 centimeters, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 centimeters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 centimeters, okay? So this gives you a way to see if they are all the same length. This line basically means that they are all the same length, that every line this way with a little line like this is the same length as this one down here, same length as this one, same length as this one. So I know that if this one is 5 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters, and this is 5 centimeters, okay? So 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 centimeters, okay? You can do the same for these other ones here. Now, if they are all the same, think about what the fastest way to do this is, right? Maybe there's a way, this could be that multiplication way I talked about, that I know that 5 times 4 is 20, okay? So you could do it that way as well when they're all the same length. If they are different lengths, then you're gonna need to add them together. For number 4 here, so the perimeter of some regular polygons is given in the table below. Fill in the length of the sides. So you're going to go back to that division that we did last week. So I know that there are 24, it is 24 centimeters. And how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 6 sides. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. Yes, 4 is 4. So each side is 4 centimeters, okay? This one, you've got 40 centimeters, and you need to divide that by how many sides there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? I'll give you that one for this one. You just need to do the math for that, but these ones you need to figure out what that division equation would be as well. And this last page, okay? And this is the last page for this video. I'm gonna break this up again into 3 videos, so that way you're not listening to me for hours on end. So to calculate the perimeter, we're going to find the perimeter of these shapes. Choose a unit of measurement to express your answer. So you will see that this one here is centimeters, and this one down here is meters. That's kind of all we work with here. So, but you need to make sure that you are telling me what the perimeter is with the same unit of measurement. Okay, so if this says centimeters, then my perimeter here has to be centimeters. If I get down to C here, where it says meters, my perimeter has to be meters, okay? So for 1, I know that if this one's 40, I know that this one here is also 40. And if this one's 45, I know that this one here is 45. 40 plus 40 is 80. And 45 plus 45 is 90. So if I add 80 and 90 together, I get 170. So my perimeter is 170 centimeters, okay? So these shapes are all symmetrical. I want you to think about how that might help you, okay? Now, again, you'll see on some of these lower ones here that they have the lines to show you that like this is the same as this. These 2, or these 4 here, they are the same. All these ones here, all the same length, okay? So use that to help you. Hopefully that kind of gives you some clues as to what those lengths might be. So that is the first 3 pages. Well, not really the first 3 pages, but the first 3 pages I want you to work on. Give those a shot. And again, if you have any questions, if you're struggling at all, give me a shout on Facebook or my email, and I will see what I can do to give you a hand.